Hello, it's your girl Miss E, and this is the long-awaited hair banding video. As you can see, my hair is wet. I hope you can see. It's super curly when it's wet. I wish it could be like this all the time. But I co-washed my hair with conditioner, and I like to do this little concoction too when I'm about to do my rinse. Like, I just put nice oils and stuff on it while it's still wet. So that's what I did right after my rinse, was put some oils on it. Whatever your favorite oils are, put that on it. There's no right or wrong oils. And then when I was in the shower, I detangled a good little bit with this. And I'll show you how I detangled in the shower. I just took a piece of hair and I would comb, start at the ends, and then move my way up. You can watch my how to detangle afro curly hair video and figure out the complete way of how to detangle your hair without even being in the shower. You can detangle your hair, and that's what we're about to do right now too. Okay, I just picked this up at Walmart. Super cool, fantastic, ouchless comb. It's cool because, see, these move. All this moves. See how that moves, these move. So they're not going to hurt your hair. They move and bend so your hair doesn't snap. First thing we're going to do for hair banding is we're going to section off our hair. So I put on a leave-in conditioner. Y'all know my leave-in conditioner of choice is Jane Carter. I sprayed this all over my head. I put a little bit of my tweed oil on. I also like the Jane Carter hair nourishing serum. It's got like essential oils, vitamin A, D, and E, and botanical oils. And just like 3 drops of this in your hand and put it all over your hair. Some nice oils. Anyways, now I section off my hair, so I'm just going to do part down the middle, and they're going to be decent sized sections. You have to make sure that you have a good amount of these little hair bands. Hope you can see them. I just went to the hair store and bought like 2 packs. 2 packs of 20, I believe. I think there's about 20 in a pack. They're the little soft hair bands. See, they can move, they stretch, but not too far, which is good. You don't want the really big ones that stretch super far, you know. A good set of little ones will work. Okay, so I parted the middle of my head, and now I'm parting. I just like to part on this little section on the side of my head. That's my side part. And now I'm just going to use my finger to make this one. And that's another part. Just as long as your hair is sectioned off is what's important. So now I'm going to take this section of hair, spray a little bit of leave-in conditioner on it because we're going to make sure it's detangled. I'm going to take my super big comb, my wide tooth comb, and we're going to start at the ends and comb. If it goes through there, go up a little bit higher and comb, a little bit higher. It's going pretty easily right now because I detangled it when I had conditioner in my hair in the shower, which is what I recommend. It's a lot easier to detangle your hair when you have conditioner all in it. Or you can use a comb if you got one of these. You know, you can start off and then go to the next size up. Ooh. I don't recommend using this size, but I mean, you don't need to, but your hair should still be able to go through it. If you treat your hair the way you should, if you're all natural, you know, you should not have to brush your hair every day. You should just detangle it whenever you co-wash it. And so when you are detangling it, yeah, a little bit of hair is going to come out because your hair naturally sheds. So don't be afraid if a little bit of hair comes out. I know it's going to be gross, but this is about how much hair came out when I detangled my whole head. It was about that much hair, a little bit more, went down the drain, but see, it wasn't that much hair. It's not that bad. So now we got our section of hair, and you should be able to do just like this, be able to pull it straight. See? And we're going to take a hairband. Ooh. It all depends on the length of your hair, how many hairbands you're going to use. So you place the hairband on. You can probably do this with relaxed hair too, as a good way to stretch out your roots. So, it won't look like, ooh, I need a touch-up. And that's one. I think I wrapped it around just 2 times. There's no set science to it. You wanted it to be tight, but not too tight. See, it's tight, but it's not too tight. If you can see, my roots are being pulled straight. That's the important part. Roots being pulled straight. And for all those people that might say, oh, you're trying to make your hair straight like a white girl. I'm not trying to make my hair straight like a white girl. I'm making my hair straight for styling purposes and for hair maintenance purposes. It's a lot easier to clip your ends when your hair is straight. And here's another band. What's also a good idea is if you can, not overlap it on top of each other and kind of do it so that it sticks up. I'll do it again in slow motion on this one. You'll use less bands. I started at the base of this band, twisted it one time, looped it back, my hair back into it. And now I'm twisting it again, making sure that the next time I'm looping it, it's right on top of the last time. Putting my hair through. Looping it, will twist, pull through, twist, pull through. So your goal is to make sure that you're pulling your hair up. You're keeping your hair straight as you do this. So one last piece maybe. That was 3. This might be my 4th one. I hope the color coding is helping. You see this better. And the ends, my ends be dry, so I don't know. When I do this, I usually like to put a little dollop of my favorite oil, my Tweet oil, at the ends for no particular reason. I just like my ends to be moisturized as much as possible. And this will be my last one. I'll put this on till there's no more hair. Can you see? And then, when you're starting to run out of hair, you can just keep on putting the band around itself and around itself. Boop! Till it's up like that. I know it looks crazy and everything, but, just make sure that you have enough time for your hair to dry like this. So either do it before you go to sleep or before you just do some work inside the house for the day. And, it'll be fine. You just gonna let it dry. It dries actually pretty fast because, you should have dried it a little bit already. My hair's not dripping wet, but it's still, a little wet. I would do this only on moist hair. Don't do this on dry hair. And I'm going to do one more section for you, just for all those people that didn't see how I was doing it the first time. I probably was talking a little bit too much. So I'm going to do this side. I already have my part.